India gained its independence from the British rule on 15th of August 1947. For a country just born, a vision for the future is essential. A task had begun with the creation of a Constitution Assembly in 1946. The 299 members of a strong Constitution Assembly had 129 representatives from 12 Indian provinces and 70 nominated from princely states. The assembly had 15 women representatives too. Within days of India getting independent, a constitution drafting committee was formed, headed by a prolific lawyer named Bhima Rao Ambedkar. The assembly met for 166 days, spread over to 2 years, 11 months and 19 days, finally giving way to the draft constitution. The original text contains 395 articles, 22 parts and 8 schedules, adopted on 26th of November 1946, which India celebrates as its Law Day or currently the Constitution Day. But the cherry on the cake was on January 26, 1950, when the Constitution came into effect, when India became a sovereign, independent republic. By its sheer size, the Indian Constitution beat its own. The world's largest democracy has a constitution running into 1,45,000 words. It has undergone more than 104 amendments within just 8 decades. This shows the beauty of our constitution. And we can't cross the Constitution Day without speaking of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He called on millions to dream of equality and justice. His passion for justice inspired a generation of politicians and youngsters. His childhood was an example of injustices of British India, a time when caste system was a norm. That everyday discrimination turned him into a revolutionary. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has done more for India's downtrodden people than any other leader. But should he be compressed in that role alone? Because there are so much more things to him. Dr. Ambedkar once remarked, "I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved." So he was a feminist icon as well. Here is something else that he said: "A great man is different from an eminent one in that he is ready to be the servant of the society." And this is very important for today. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was a civil servant par excellence. Today, the Indian civil service minded is inefficiency and corrupted. It is not a service anymore. It is considered as a job. Maybe Ambedkar's word can spur a change. Ambedkar is a man who had strong opinions on most issues, and unlike commentators of today, Ambedkar's opinions were based on logic. His take on spirituality and intellect was clear, and I'm quoting again, "Cultivation of mind should be the ultimate aim of human existence." Those are his awesome words. So looking back into his time and life, how do we define Dr. Ambedkar? In brief, he was a maker of modern India, a beacon of social justice. In the Constitution Assembly, he concluded his speech by saying, "If hereafter things go wrong, we have nobody to blame because we are responsible for whatever happens," which means Teedum Nanjum Pirar Taravara. Happy Constitution Day for all my Indian brothers and sisters. I'm Navina and you're watching this on English Sangathi. So stay tuned for further updates. English Sangathi is now available on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, ShareChat and more. Make sure you follow them.